Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today I'm going to be showing you how to make a roast beef dinner. And for the life of me, I cannot remember what type of roast I got, but I just try to pick ones that have like a decent amount of marling. But this recipe will work with most any type of roast. First things first is I'm going to season it with salt and pepper, as well as some parsley and some thyme. My roast came already tied up, so I left it, but it'll work just the same if it's not tied up. Next up, we're going to head over to our stove. We're going to lay down some olive oil in the pan. I'm using some herbed olive oil, and we are going to sear our steak. So I have the heat on high, and I'm going to leave it on each side for about 5 minutes per side. Okay, back over to our counter. I now have out my crock pot, and I'm going to put my roast in there, and then I'm going to add to that 1 onion and 4 carrots, which I have already diced into large dices, and we're just going to spread that around our roast before moving on to adding in some minced garlic. Again, we're just going to spread this all around our roast. I then went in with a mixture of minced garlic, chili peppers, and ginger. And then we are going to go ahead and add in 1 cup of water, as well as a 1/4 cup of wine. I just eyeballed it, so feel free to just use your favorite wine to do that. And then we're going to make a little bit of a glaze using some mustard, some lime juice, and a little bit of barbecue sauce. And then we will just mix this all up, and we're just going to spread it over the top of our roast. And then we are going to be able to move on to setting it aside to let it cook. I just let my slow cooker go on high for 6 hours, and once it's done, you will have a lovely roast that looks like this. And one way to test your roast is to just stick a fork in it, and if the fork goes in really easily, then you're done. In the meantime, while that was cooking away, I cut up some russet potatoes for some mashed potatoes, and I just put that on the stove, filled my pot with cold water, and let that go on high until they were tender to the fork, to the fork. Don't touch it with your fingers, please. You will burn yourself. And then I'm going to go ahead and season my potatoes with some milk, some butter, some sour cream, some Parmesan, and some salt and pepper, and then I'm just going to mash everything all together until it is nice and smooth. Make sure to taste for seasoning and add some more if you need some. Now our roast is done, so I'm just going to take it out, set it aside, as well as set all of my vegetables aside, and we are going to make a slurry that's going to help thicken up the broth. So I just went in with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a tablespoon of water, and a tablespoon of the broth, and I'm slowly incorporating it, and I'm going to whisk it as I incorporate it in, or else it's going to become really lumpy. And once it coats the back of a spoon, you're done, and you can add back in your vegetables. We are now going to remove all the string from our roast, if your roast has any, and we are just going to break up the roast. I just like to use 2 forks and pull it apart. And once I'm done, I will add it all back into my crock pot. And there you go, guys. We have finished our meal. We have our lovely potatoes. We have our roast beef with our carrots and our onions. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe for new videos every Monday and Thursday. Comment below for what you want to see me make next. And until next time, bye!